I'm Marla with Marlo Gets Fit, coming to you from Grants Pass, Oregon on Saturday. Hope you had a great day today. I just wanted to go over 10 deadly things that can happen to you if you don't get enough sleep. I've actually done some videos before on some of the health reasons you need to get enough sleep, but this has some other deadly reasons that you want to get enough sleep, and I thought it was really interesting. I saw it in an email that I got, so I decided I wanted to share it with you, and it's pretty some of the things I've thought of before, and then some things you don't really think of, so I just want to get that shared. Let me see if I can share this really quick. Hope you had a great day. We had a kind of a fun day. We didn't get out too much, but we did go over to Medford. I had my company's had their kind of virtual event because it got canceled, so they had to do a virtual event. So that was most of this morning, and then we decided to head over to Medford and had to get a few things over there. And it was kind of sunny and cloudy off and on all day, but it was beautiful views. Everything's so green and the flowers are blooming everywhere, so it's super pretty. Hey Terry. Let me see, can I get this shared? Facebook, help me out here. Hopefully. There we go. Anyway, so it was a good day. Kind of a little bit relaxing, but we did get to go over to Medford, and then got some food for the afternoon, kind of a lunch dinner, kind of an early dinner, I guess. And I went to Five Guys and had my bunless burger, and boy, it's the first time I've been to Five Guys since this whole quarantine thing has been going on, and boy, what a different experience it is, because they don't have any of the tables. They have those all pushed to the side, and you can go in and order, or you can order on the app or order on the phone, which I highly suggest ordering by phone or the app, because if you don't, you wait for quite a while. I think we waited 20-ish minutes, maybe 25 minutes for our stuff to get done, which wasn't so bad. But they have like these lines on the floor, all spaced 6 feet apart all over the floor, kind of like, so you have to stand back to order, and then you go find a line to stand on somewhere in the middle section. And the biggest bummer about Five Guys, they have the most awesome, the Coke freestyle machines for the drinks, which is my favorite thing, because I can get Sprite Zero with grape flavor, Sprite Zero with peach. They have just tons of diet options for you. Since it's self-serve, they didn't let you do them, so there's no drinks. No. So I had to find another drink option somewhere else. I got unsweetened tea instead somewhere, which is good still, but that's my favorite thing. One of the big things I like about Five Guys. Anyway, I had my burger bowl, which was really yummy. I will post a picture. I haven't posted any pictures today, but that is one of my favorite meals for on the go, because it's so good. You don't miss that bun at all. So yummy. So that's what we had, and got out, got to breathe some fresh air, got to see some flowers blooming, so that was a lot of fun. Let's see. So anyway, here we go. So 10 deadly things that can happen when you don't get enough sleep. Let me get my readers on so I can actually read this out here. The light is a little bit low. Okay. So, like I said before, I've done some videos and I talked about, there's lots of health reasons that you need more sleep. There's lots of things like that, but there's some other things that happen when you're related to sleep. And this says, sleep is one of the most important things that you can do to take care of your health. And they actually rank it up with eating healthy food and getting regular exercise. So it's one of like the top 3 priorities, but it says, hormone changes, stress, lack of exercise, and other lifestyle factors can totally interfere with sleep, and most of the industrialized world is sleep deprived. So number 1 is disasters. Sleep is so important that lack of sleep can lead to devastating disasters. For example, some of the biggest disasters in recent history were caused or may have contributed, lack of sleep contributed to, and they mention the nuclear accident at 3 Mile Island, the Exxon Valdez oil spill, Chernobyl. They mention an Air France flight 447 that killed everyone aboard. So sleep definitely, not these, I haven't researched to make sure those actually were affected, but definitely if you are sleep deprived, and you have a critical job, flying a plane or nuclear run a nuclear plant or whatever. Lack of sleep could certainly affect things. If you're not awake when something critical happens, you have to be. So that can definitely be a problem. Number 2, automobile accidents. Of course, I've always heard that, drowsy sleeping, and people fall asleep at the wheel and they cause an accident. So that happens. It says drowsiness can slow your reaction time as much as drunk driving. And give some statistics, but we all know that, they say that sleepiness is related to over 100,000 auto crashes. So number 3, work accidents. Here's another that's kind of goes with the disasters, but it says sleepiness or lack of sleep can also lead to accidents and injuries on the job. And one study showed that workers who complained of excessive daytime sleepiness had significantly more work accidents. It says sleepy workers are 70% more likely to be involved in accidents, and workers with chronic insomnia are far more likely to report industrial accidents or injuries. So you definitely don't want to be sleepy at work. Number 4, deadly medical errors. It's kind of the same thing. Doctors and stuff, doctors and medicine, they are humans, and accidents do happen. But the same thing, if you're sleepy and you're in one of these fields and they get overworked so bad, so it's really hard for them, that can lead to accidental deaths or misdiagnosis or whatever. Number 5, mental dysfunction. Now, I've experienced this one. Sleep loss actually affects your thought processes, and making you more forgetful, clouding your judgment, and making it harder to comprehend information. Sleep deprivation also causes irritability, moodiness, depression, and excess anxiety. It says studies have shown that sleep-deprived people report increase in negative moods and decreases in positive moods. And if you go too long without sleep, you can actually start to hallucinate, which is not very good. Can lead to a lot of bad issues there. Chronic disease. Number 6, chronic disease. So lack of sleep actually makes you more at risk for heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, diabetes, kidney disease, and obesity. That's a huge one. It says it recommends that you need to get people getting less than 7 to 8 hours of sleep at night had a 35% higher cardiovascular disease and strokes. So here's a big one. Number 7, hormone production. So hormone production is super dependent on your sleep. Sleep is vital for growth hormone production. It says growth hormone is necessary for building muscles, repairing cells, and rebuilding tissue and collagen production. So for testosterone production, you need at least 3 hours of uninterrupted sleep, which is about the time your first REM episode. Not sleeping enough depletes hormone production. So that's a huge one. Poor immune function, and we're all worried about our immune system right now. So during sleep, the immune system releases a type of protective protein, probably going to slaughter this, called cytokines. Some of these actually help promote sleep. They are a line of defense that is needed to fight off infections or inflammation or during times of stress. Sleep deprivation decreases these protective cytokines, which with infection fighting antibodies and cells. So it definitely decreases your immune function. So number 9, this one's a bad one, out of control appetite. So this is another hormone related. Hormones that make you feel hungry, like ghrelin, or full, like leptin, get out of control. Leptin goes down while ghrelin goes up, making you crave the munchies. So that's a huge one with stress. And I noticed that when you lack sleep, you make poor decisions. Like I'm too tired to work out, too tired to make dinner, so you eat bad foods and make bad choices, that sort of thing. Hey, Deanne. Cytokines. Thank you very much. Let's see, where was I at? Makes you crave the munchies. In addition, sleep deficiency actually creates a higher than normal blood sugar level, causing more insulin to be released. I'm back, yay. Will most likely cause hunger and weight gain, and that's what we're all trying to avoid, right? Okay, number 10, here's a biggie. Accelerating aging. Ooh, that's one of my big things. So sleep deprivation can cause your skin to age faster. So they've had studies, and they say sleep-deprived women show signs of premature skin aging and a decrease in their skin's ability to recover from sun exposure. They also found that those who didn't sleep well exhibited more signs of skin aging, including fine lines, uneven pigmentation, poor color, and reduced skin elasticity. Yucky, we don't want any of that stuff. So considering the importance of sleep, how do you safeguard those 7 to 8 hours every day? Oh, the light went off. It says, how do you do that? So you want to try to get to bed at the same time every night. And this, I've heard this is you want to set your body up to be like a habit. So it's in the habit of going to sleep and waking up at the same time. I know I have a really hard time with this. Be sure to get some vigorous activity in every day, especially outside in the daylight if possible. If you can do strenuous, like lifting weights or strenuous type of exercise, that helps you even more. But you don't want to do it within 2 hours of trying to go to bed, because then it's going to keep you up more. Watch the caffeine, so don't drink too much caffeine. And it says that even, caffeine has a half-life kind of a thing, to where if you drink 100 milligrams, 6 hours later, you're still going to have 50 milligrams. So you want to drink it well before bedtime. Let's see. Don't get dehydrated, so make sure you stay hydrated, and don't drink too much alcohol, especially before bed, because that makes it really difficult to sleep. And stress, we all have stress, especially right now. Stress is a big thing everyone's working with, but that does stop you from sleeping or getting to sleep. So if you can try before bed, doing meditation, stretching, yoga, something, whatever will help you to get to sleep. And it gives here's some natural ways to promote a sound and restful sleep. So one is getting magnesium. One is theanine, and melatonin, of course, I've always heard that one for sleep is very good. And collagen is also excellent for sleep. So those are a few items you can try, but those are the 10 deadly things that can happen to you if you don't get enough sleep. So I suggest we all try to get more sleep, because some of those are pretty crazy, but they all make a lot of sense. And I know I don't feel very good when I don't get enough sleep. Sometimes I'm working on my business or something, and I have to stay up late to get a few things done. I'm prospecting, or I need to get some stuff done for work, and I get to bed late, and I end up not getting like 6 hours sleep or something like that. And I can do that, every so often, but I try not to do that several days in a row, because then that really, really messes you up. I try to always get at least 7 hours of sleep, which is pretty good for me. So anyway, if you do have an issue yourself with getting enough sleep, I actually have been using some supplements for the last about 6 months now, I think, that have really been helping me get the best sleep I've ever had in my life. I mean, seriously, I have not slept this well, and I have these super vivid dreams, and I go to sleep like that, and solidly. I've never slept so solid in my life. My husband snores like a freight train, and I actually can sleep through his snoring, which has never happened my entire life. We've been married for 30 years, and I've never been able to do that. So it's pretty incredible, and it makes me feel so much better. I feel a lot better, have a lot more energy, and it's, I know we've talked about that helping with your growth hormone production and stuff, and anti-aging, which is very important for me now that I've hit the 50s. Anyway, so if you want some information on that, shoot me a message. I'd be happy to send it to you, see if it's something you want to check out. And also, if you are someone that is, affected by this crisis that's going on, I know so many people are. I am so happy that I have a side business that has been helping me bring in extra money. And if you're interested, you're looking for some way to get some extra money in, I would be happy to share what it is that I'm doing and see if that might be of help to you. So just reach out to me, and I'd be happy to share that. And that's all I've got for today. Hopefully you'll have a great rest of your weekend. I got some more stuff I'm working on. I'm working on some exciting stuff. Jeep project, outdoor projects I'm hoping to get shared. Get my new blog going and my new YouTube channel. I've got a lot of fun stuff that I want to share with everybody, so working on that. seems to always take a lot of my time. So it's taken me longer than I was hoping to get it done. Let me put it that way. But I will get it done, and I'm definitely going to keep sharing my Jeep pictures and videos. And hopefully tomorrow, I think it's supposed to be a better day, a little bit warmer and sunny. So hopefully we're going to get out, get in the Jeep, get on a forest road or something, and I will definitely share pictures with that. So have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you on the next video.